Tuesday, folks. Man, oh man, I waited for the hot time of day to take today, and it is warm. I'll do my best to work in a sliver of shade I have left. All right, today we have a chipper for a workout. It means we're just going to work our way through a list of 200 reps and be done with it. Hopefully, the quicker the better. But let's get you warmed up. We're going to start off with some plyometrics. So you can do probably, I would say 20 repetitions is a good amount. Or if you want to work over a certain amount of distance. First one we're going to do are going to be some butt kicks. We're going to snap our heels up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, up to 20. Then we're going to go into some high knees. Same thing, up in front. Trying to get a nice pull on those knees coming up. Soldier steps. You can probably bring these down to about 10 to 12 reps. I'm actually kicking with one leg, kicking it towards my opposite hand, trying to get a little hamstring stretching. Then we're going to go into Samson. It's going to be that nice lunge up overhead, stretching out those hip flexors. I'd say 10 alternating repetitions of those would be good as well. Then I would love for you to do some high skips. So this one, try to do over distance, and it's going to just be up, 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 pulling those knees nice and high. We're going to do some box jumps or tuck jumps, depending on what kind of equipment you have today. So I want those hip flexors ready to pull those legs up for you. Okay. After we finish those, let's take a couple of swings at Michael Phelps arms. Let's add up overhead. So crossover, up overhead, crossover, up overhead. Let's try to get 10 of those to make sure our shoulders are nice and loose, and we'll be ready to go for the workout. Let's go. All right, so like I mentioned, today's workout is one time through. We got 50 repetitions of each movement. Some of y'all are going to work through this super fast. Others, it'll take a little bit longer. If you need to break the movement up to take a rest, go ahead and do that. Obviously, 50 unbroken is tough. But I don't want you to move on to the next movement until you've completed the one that you're in. So get all 50 reps done of each movement before you move on to the next one. Okay, so let's take a look at our movements. Our first one is going to be a press. Got my bag here with some stuff inside. Adding a little bit of weight, going to curl it up so it's not awkward or bulky. I'm going to be here. I'm squeezing my knees and my quads so that I don't have any knee bend. And I'm going to press up overhead. I've got 50 reps of this press. Boom. All the way up. After I finish those 50, I'll put my bag down. Next up, I'm going to go to my hip thrusts. So this is the one where we put our shoulders on a surface. My hips sink in, and then I raise up to a tabletop here, and raise up to a tabletop, squeezing my glutes and my hamstrings. If I want to make this a little more challenging, throw my weighted bag on there, boom, it's going to add a little bit of weight to that hip raise, okay? 50 hip thrusts, careful getting in and out. Once you're done with that, next up we have our Sumo deadlift high pull. So I've got my bag here, gonna touch it to the floor and zip it up. Touch it to the floor and zip it up, okay? And then side view of that, touch and zip, touch and zip, okay? 50 of those, and then my last movement is going to probably be my toughest one. I'm going to be looking for 50 box jumps. If you have something firm that you can jump onto, sometimes folks have a fire pit in your backyard that's nice and made out of concrete, and you have the courage to do it, it's all good. Give it a go. If not, we're going to be doing tuck jumps. So I'm going to try to get my knees up nice and high. That's going to take me a while. 50 reps. Maybe I would do sets of 5, catch my breath, another set of 5. Those would be a little bit rougher for me. I'm not a great jumper. Once I finish those 50 reps of tuck jumps or box jumps, my workout is done. Let's go and get it, y'all. Okay, workout complete, check. Let's cool it down. Let's start off with our couch stretch. So I'm going to put my elevated surface there, comfortable for my knee underneath, sitting here stretching out. Going to go maybe 45 seconds to a minute per side. I'm really trying to squeeze the best out of my shade here. And I would switch it over to the other foot. If I can find something a little bit taller, I'm going to put my foot up on top from those Sumo high pulls. That bent over position. I might have a little bit of hamstring soreness tomorrow from the hip thrusts. That's good. Looking for maybe 30 to 40 seconds per leg on that. Then, if we can use our wall or a surface to do a little bit of stretching of our chest, hang on to something, open it up. Looking at probably 20 to 30 seconds per side here. Next up, I might come across my body and hold on to that wall, stretch it out across. If I don't feel it there, I can also do it standing. That's an acceptable adjustment for sure. And then we'll take it to the floor and let's get our glutes. Pull that leg across and give myself a hug on the knee. Looking at probably 30 to 45 seconds here per side. Great job on Tuesday. Gotta have at it. We'll see you tomorrow.